4. She continues to crush our pick'ems. And
catching up, though.
Go ahead, Rosalie. Kick us off.
I'm going to go with Paris.
Yeah, I got FaZe.
No, they didn't even see it.
It's okay.
That's
It's all right.
hilarious.
They missed a point. It's fine. He's riding FaZe. We got Gentlemates Merc. Where are we going?
I think with how they played versus Optic, I'm going to roll with the momentum. I'm going Paris.
No, it's valid.
Paris. Let's go 2-2. Ant's on the comeback tour. I'm jumping on board with them. Let's get to 500, baby. We got 2 Vegas, 2 Gentlemates. The fans, the producers, do we have their answer?
Well, I'm the 4th now, so I guess I'm the answer.
Yeah.
Maybe just make the big one.
The fans are also going Gentlemates, Allie.
Really?
There we have it. On the mic tonight, we've got 2 incredible
Sending
casters.
it to P1. The final battle between FaZe and the Gentlemates on the run up to Major 2. Let's go.
And they're starting their opening break off right. Sib landing the nades. Envoy there for the follow-up inside a shop. And maybe not collecting a ton of time, but at least they're getting the map pressure that they're looking for, and that pressure going to continue. Torch still collecting this time is we are really ahead of the game here for Paris. A lot of emphasis making sure they keep P2 under control.
Now that's the low right-hand side of the mini-map for the newcomers at home. Lovely work there once again from the Gentlemates. Sib looking for his second. Not an easy thing to do in this game to peel 2 players like that and a boozer. This duel will continue to go on until that Sib on top once again. Sim cleans up with that battle done. It is now a foot race, and whoa, what a burn from 04 on the P2.
Yeah, and not the most efficient verse still there for Paris. They got a lot of kills. Sib had a 5-1 start, but not a ton of hill control. They do get these 3 kills down, and Paris Gentlemates, well, they strike right back. Abuza there for 2 in the feed, and no trophies on time. Good luck surviving through this.
Here comes the march of the Gentlemates right on through. No trophies. Abuza with 2. Oh, on we go. Shots are great from Neptune to find himself a second man, but it's Simp and Abuza in the feed once again. A nice 5 in a row for the mighty Belgian, and the lead change now for Vegas.
Yeah, double pinch going through as well. Sib and Envoy working together. Time of working out there for Sib duel. He's back 0-4 down, but good crossfire set up by FaZe, and they win the gunfights on the backside. Now in the front, Neptune last man standing. Well, Draza and Simp win their duo fights as well. So FaZe, teamwork on point. Scrap time looking good. Final 15. It's going to give him about a 30-point lead going into new.
Yeah, great job there. Somebody threw a stun on the backside of that pinch by front blue, and that completely annihilated that whole play. Well, good stuff from the Paris Gentlemates on the rotation towards 3 on flow from our Spectral Assassin. Let's see if we can't get more on the board.
Well, we're going to have an interesting mini-map on the board right now. Paris Gentlemates holding down P3 and FaZe. A bunch of different looks they just threw at Paris for the breaks. None of them successful. Right now, the ARs for Paris just locking it down.
Holding firm over the mid-cut. Neptune's got a lot to deal with here. Great attack there from FaZe. Sim finds the second, but a 2-man hit once again through the middle of the map. But it's 0-4 and Sim, big pimping their way on towards time, and that's the break.
Yeah, good news, bad news situation for Bears. Bad news, lose the time. Good news, at least you got the spawns in rotation for news. Still don't want to give this time away, and Neptune has no interest in doing so. Already gets a 2-piece, and him and Ghosty there for the 3. So not only do Paris successfully flip the spawns, now as long as Sib is comfortable in the back, well, that'd be good for new. But this is quite literally a 1v1 for the rotation. Sib just doing everything. Taking down, and Paris are about to take the lead.
Try to hit that Houdini. They wound up down and out. Good work on the front line. Goodness, Ghosty through the top. Here comes Draza now trying to pick up what he can on the backside of the hardpoint. Quick slide on round. The gunfights continue. Ghosty pulls out a miraculous pistol kill. No 2-piece row 4. Left flank now Abuza. Phaser in.
Yeah, and those FaZe arrows, they are swarming around this hill.
Hey.
Trying to do that dance going back and forth right now. And hey, back spawn secured. 3 kills in the feed. Ghosty, last man standing in Abuza. Very much on the hunt. So FaZe right now playing super heads up Call of Duty.
Yeah, not bad whatsoever. FaZe, good heads up. Paris Gentlemates looking for the rotation towards new and slightly behind. Let's go for a listen in.
Yeah, I'm a shot scared.
We're right. First 2 are right ticket, right ticket. Ticket and no,
ticket.
One in the back.
Alright. Deep 18 and Abuza weak.
You're right,
Use top 18. I will.
One McCut, I grew up in 18. From McCut, no.
I spawn close front.
Under fire, under 18. And ticket, 04.
Ticket,
ticket, flanky P2.
P2 weak. Dimp one shot on
18. Inner SWAT, going dark. I need time.
So dark?
Yep.
So dark?
On time, Jack dead.
Sim's on top too.
Top green.
I'm fine. Top weak. Nice, 20 out. Make cut weak.
All SWAT
We're good here, guys. What do we have? What do we have? Yo, I'll take it.
Could be good at me.
I don't see top G's.
Middle somewhere.
We're spawning back.
Yeah.
Yo, hold up, Buza.
I'm looking at one G somewhere, bro.
It's gotta be G's. It's gotta be G's.
I got G's. I got him.
Nice.
I'll give her.
Yo, inner SWAT still. Challenge time.
Challenge front.
Get in that ticket if you can. Get in that ticket. I'm ticket for now. On time. Ivy right. Inner SWAT. And outer SWAT. Their ticket. Nice. On time. Inner SWAT. Nice. Last guy in ticket. There's ticket. Last guy. Ticket. It might spawn back. They're gonna spawn back. One. I'm gonna pitch right. I pitch right. What's inner 18 and one outer 18? Two outer 18. Stay down on time. I pitch right. I have ticket. I have ticket. All cross on time. I stay down. We're good. You're good. They can't pinch. I'm absolutely
top really weak. Our shot, bro.
Well, lead change and some choice words after a gunfight or two.
Yeah, trying to get the vibe going. I mean, they were in a very difficult spot. Neptune, incredibly patient, plays, pops a 3, and Bears have been in control ever since. And, well, that is going to continue. Abuza trying to take as many people, virtually the entire Gentleman's squad. Does a great job of buying time, but now his teammates trying to break through the front. Gentlemen's, they're just on form.
Yeah, they're holding fantastically. The lead starting to develop. 3 dead, though. Off the back of all dead. Off the back of a big hit from FaZe. Guns up at the ready now from 04. Next wave of Genomics players trapped to the right-hand side of the minimap. Look at the fan out now from FaZe. Trying to slow this down, trying to take the lead back. And so far, not bad. Good damage. Up close and personal, though. Sim, wrong gun for the job right now. And Dra's pinched out, and that's a clean break for the mates.
Yeah, perfectly timed play as well from Sib through the middle of the map. So now you're just working to try to keep these FaZe players pinned. Sib has no interest in being a part of that, able to pick up 2 and maybe even gonna fight for the final 10. Maybe scrap time worth trying to strip away, but FaZe, you can already see on the minimap, set up for the new time. Got a player pushed out boat, 2 players up top green, and even a guy cutting
your feet in, boys. This is it.
They're doing a great job of playing sort of a pressure game. Gentleman's off spawn, not a ton of room to breathe, but now they can work through the middle of the map. 0-4. Too many things to look at, and just like that, one factor of the FaZe setup crumbles and the entire setup falls 3 seconds later. For Pairs, couldn't be happier than that.
House of cards there from FaZe comes tumbling down. Mace now in. Another hit for the boys of FaZe. Unfortunate timing from Sib to let that player through. Envoy, though, still alive on time, finding kills. Ice towards blue as well. Genomates on the reinforce. Anyone able to cross over? The battle is going to be right on the front door any second now, and here comes Net from the top window. The old in and out, not enough damage into the next man, and it all comes down to Envoy on time. Sib by boat, wins his fight, guns now to mid. Damage into Dras, and the backline still holding for the gentleman.
Off and FaZe ends up coming out on top, so P4 always a delicate one. FaZe, this is our opportunity. This might be another lead exchange.
This could be a very big lead exchange. A back and forth hard point here on Scar. Let's go for a listening with FaZe.
Neptune's on the back. Drag it up. Yeah, I found out. I'm right back.
I'm telling this guy.
They give me the right. 20 get that place. He's the other.
I'm
absolute day in their car.
It's top left. Two right. Push up,
Stay in absolute.
Hey, hold the fuck behind you.
Yeah, SND left.
Some big ones.
Yeah, very close game though. The first 2 kills in the feed for the P1 going towards FaZe, and that is going to be 4 in a row. Ghosty trying to play keep away on time, but now Simp looking to be the soaker.
Yeah, looking at 150 on the game clock as well. What about the spin? Neptune from P2 develops the pinch. Ghosty, one hand on the water, the other hand on the stick as he's letting this one fly. No connection so far. Keeps FaZe on the inside of green. Spawns now towards the backside of red, and they will be right back on towards time. But again, a not favorable position right now going into P2.
Well, still 20 seconds worth of fighting for as well, so they can actually build a pretty sizable lead here. Neptune, 2 players over towards playing Hetty, shreds them both, and that is going to be actually a huge chunk of time coming through on this P1 before this rotation. FaZe officially in extremely difficult position. Gentlemen,
give it a spin for FaZe, keeping the dance alive. Neptune 37 and 26. Le Planet is back, ladies and gentlemen. P2's open for business. Last man left alive for FaZe, gunned and put to bed. This could be the final mark march of FaZe Vegas here on Scar, and Neptune once again. What a POV this is.
This man is a farmer. 40 kills he just collected, ends the game on a 6 spree as well. And Neptune quite literally was the man.
But we will see if that snipe's still in play. A hyper-aggressive opener there. No, indeed, is the M15 smoke through mid. And what an opener now. A 3v2. Gentleman's down a man. 04. He's getting frisky.
Yeah, and him and Abuza gonna own the middle of the map. Draza, great intel on the man inside of Tiki. So they're missing Ghosty, but you take down Neptune, who is simply overwhelmed, and Ghosty the disappearing act. Well, he left his teammate to die. Opportunity, though, to test the clutch ability of him. Problem is, it's 1v3, bombs out of Tiki. This is an impossible situation.
He got fantastic damage and a couple of headshots. That very distinct dink sound that he also just fell to. But not enough to close that one now. A ruthless onslaught
on the attack, spreading the map, maybe feeling the round out or sending 04. We'll test the first bloods again.
He's got it. He's got it. We figured it out, boys and girls. He was a problem, and now he is the problem. Sending it on to the next man as well. Like 04's like, you know what? I'm unkillable, and I will continue to be just that. Coverage now from Draza looking over him, and Sib on that far pull side. It's all a distraction at the bomb at A.
Yeah, Abuza, by the way, the guy planting the bomb. So, novel look in a standoff battle. Sid, the loudest reload you're ever going to have. A 4v2 now for FaZe.
Oh, Sim, tons of intel. Great overwatch there from Abuza. And now Nep, the dance is on, the stun connects, and this man is complete. FaZe.
Mid. You'd see Paris, that slow trickle based on Envoy's information. A is going to be the call.
I'm worried about, the 04, once again, living in mid. How many players can he catch on the crosshair? 1. Maybe 2. Mute field in play. Timing. Oh, enough damage into the first, but coverage from Ghosty outstanding. Here comes Sim. Nothing but problems. An Envoy has just taken care of a teammate. Sim now makes it a 3v2 to the pistol. A problem in the form of Chrysler. And his teammates are there for it. FaZe, once again, keep a clean sheet here on raid.
Yeah.
2-2 here from the Paris Genoese on the split. And they're going to run into quite a bit of trouble. And 04, they've just held hands in money, and he's mugged and blind. A lovely 2 to start the round.
Yeah, this is looking tough. You lose the mid-map battle if you're Paris, and you're just getting punished round after round. Finally, 04 overwhelmed, but Neptune and Envoy looking for the 2v4 clutch, and only 30 seconds left.
A lot of space to work with for now, and a lot of time to cover. You name it. It's not going to be easy. Envoy now in the 1v2. 20 seconds to go. Smoke is going to dissipate. Gets a little closer. Unable to take care of the fight against Abuza. Overwatching the stairs there. Once slowing down. Sid winning the opening damage. Pinches there from Ghosty as well, but 04 is still alive. 04 is a problem no more. We are not afraid to push ring, push mid, take control. Paris Gentlemen, this is your round.
Yeah, Ghosty finally cracked the code. Bomb planted 4v2. Paris finally putting in some good work.
And we go 2-man hit through kitchen for FaZe, trying to retake mid. Next to cross coverage, lovely stuff. Abuza though with a snipe. Again, maybe this is the reason why FaZe have been a little slower this round. Pinch is on. A static FaZe punished by the Gentlemen. A little different this time round. The answer is absolutely not. He is in, and now he's over towards ring. Spots the first man, gets out with no damage, but Simp covers him, takes care of that first.
Yep, Sib looking at 04. Simp happy for that free first kill. And we've seen rounds where Abuza's going for the plants. Well, now 04 taking his turn. And once again, great information game. They know where everybody's at. 04 hunting down Ghosty. Gotta be careful though. You're doing this with the bomb, and Ghosty, well, at least gets traded out, and Draza secures it. You got a 2v2 where if you're Envoy running straight into mid, where once again, FaZe have just dominated that space.
Really dominated it. Neptune's about to run into a pair here. I do believe he was spotted. ID guns up. That is the round. FaZe Vegas. Bomb in hand. Brilliant play call.
And not even taking the risk as well. And we're digging deep for these strats. In the meantime, Ghosty just got sniped cross map by a pistol. Shout out to the team fire. Now Neptune, his final resting place is in the water.
Oh no. Swimming with the fishes. And Sib, wow, shot on a Draz. Mid-map, no good. Pistol absolutely fine though, and Sib keeps this run going. Envoy now with a bit of free reign to make a move, recover bomb. Sib is the man at large right now, and Envoy an opportunity to make something very sneaky happen here. 0-4 on the scent. Will the timing pay off? No, Envoy still upstairs. Wait. He's been spotted. 0-4 knows. A delicate moment now. Timing. Not great. Last man. Sib. Oh, FaZe close it out. What a down low for FaZe. They're going to be technically outnumbered down low, but the nades and the shot over the top there from Drada's helps. So now 0-4. An opportunity for the pinch, but Neptune crosses him up. A disgusting play. Can they maintain mid?
That's a difficult man to kill. And they lose track of him as well. So yeah, Sim trying to make moves to the middle of the map, but all the AR players for Paris there to lock it down. No one touching the device just yet. It is literally just a standoff through the middle of the map. Paris finally get 2 kills in the feed. Ghosty hitting the go button.
Yeah, this is something right now. That's the wide open B goal. Get over there, boys, as fast as you can. Sib, lead block, wins his fight. That should be enough to get it in. Ghosty, first man on the board for the gentleman.
It's possible. They're going to be controlling the device. Envoy, well, letting his teammates take the run. It'll be Ghosty with it in hand. He's got 2 blockers.
2 blockers so far. They both find their kills. Now the next man. Anyone here from FaZe to slow this down? No. And I think they're going to call it. They're going to consolidate over on the bottom side of the map, regroup, and try to get the rally moving. First kill good. The man on the inside of spawn is going to be Sim. He's got 1 kill to get, and this should be a goal.
I mean, yeah, kills already voted this way. Yeah, look at how the new spawns in Overload are punishing to both of these teams, even when you're trying to teammate to get to work. So a slow approach now, 50 seconds for the next cap, and this might be a cut over towards A.
Yeah, at first it was 0-4 miles per hour, but it might be Mach 4 if we can get things going. Can we get the fight? A slide from Sib. Oh my god, he finds 2. Oh my goodness, 3 dead. Last man a boozer. What a save from the Genomates with 35 seconds to go.
Yeah, the idea from FaZe was there, but the defensive response from Paris, 2 on point. The routes being taken off spawn. Clean and nice and secure. 25 seconds left for this final score, as you say. And right now, Sib is just playing the runaway game, doing what he can, but 20 seconds left. It should be the final play here for FaZe.
It should be. Last chance. Equalized before the half. Draws, cut down, under a header gun fire. 0-4, 0-4, 2-piece. Oh, 2-piece into goal. What a play.
Finally able to get it through in a 2-2 tie on the half. The first 3 scores came in the first minute and a half of the game.
We can to keep these players back, and there's a goal to be had here. Envoy looking for another. The next man plays it safe for the capture. What a save, 0-4.
Yeah, 0-4 and Abuza making the plays, but Neptune trying to do you one better. It's the foot race, it's the fancy moves. Never actually picked up the device, but he's still getting the kills, and what a play call that was. Neptune doing a little bit extra, and Paris forcing that goal in.
Neptune trying to keep the Dravik in play in order to secure goal number 3. Set up for the rally. Sim ruins that play. Sib desperately tries to push the scales back in favor of the Gentlemates.
Losing that one. 4 of these pink arrows crawling around the device, and maybe just an open lane. Paris maybe a little bit out of position. Now it's going to be just target practice on the way through. Envoy good for the damage, bought his teammates enough time, and one more got to beat. It's going to be Sim to pimp beat Ghosty, and not in time. Sim able to do a little bit extra. That is a...
Once again, Envoy already finds himself up by the A goal. Can he get Ghosty his 4th? Envoy and Neptune get their kills. Pick up once again, now in the hands of Sib. Envoy still in your spawn, still dancing. Superb work onto the second man. Is it
just
gonna
simply there? It is Sim versus the world. Got to back down for that one.
Here come the boys off the spawn, cut across mid-map. Good rotation here from the Gentlemates. They've just oscillated over towards the B side. They've got the numbers. They've got a cut-off man as well. So the options now are on. Gentlemates covering all bases. FaZe, can they find a hole?
There's a lot of pressure here. 0-4 gonna make it of his own. Now you're running down the odds. Too many players. It's just overwhelming. And look at that capture. The pressure cooker turned up. Sim, that was enough to stay alive.
Low. Envoy scrambling on the defense. Sim now trying to save it. Fighting their way forward. The kills are good. The pistol. And it's 5-4.
Yeah, look at that from 0-4. And again, Sim the play call on point. Get that P4 control, wrap it all the way back. You're doing a little bit extra. Now just 45 seconds left to play with. Paris applying the pressure. I mean, soaring out of spawn to get near the device. And well, you got the frontline man Ghosty leading the charge, Sid for the follow-up.
Can we get a nade over the top? No point. There's a trophy. 5-5 with 30 seconds to go here on Exposure. Mid-map, an absolute brawl taking place. Sib stays alive in the spawns of FaZe, but it might be a detriment. They've got mid-map, they've got possession, and the run is now on towards A. Draza, the lead man, cut to pieces. Abuza trying to slow his play down. 04 finds 2. 04 finds 2. Abuza down. What a two-piece for 3. Envoy saves the moment for the mates.
And it's going to be final play for Paris. It'll be a sudden daze turtle up in your spawn. What a delicate moment. And they might just be able to get the capture as well. If you're FaZe, this is a scary situation, but they get that first blood.
They get the first. Envoy, the pistol's good. Will he go for the desperation? No one there. Sends it. Oh my good God, FaZe. What a closeout in sudden death. Leaves a lot to be desired. But sometimes you just get right back into the swing of things, like riding a bike, or in this case, like contesting P1.
Squaring up with the guy top window with a drop.
Yep.
You do it. You do it too. FaZe up. Paris technically win that opening salvo. And now guys like 04 going on the window pinch as well. You see that Paris arrow is actually reading this perfectly. Doesn't mean to win the gunfights, but hey, good for the trades. And Ghosty, they're good for 2. Keeping the P1 pressure at bay, and ultimately Paris gonna come out on top of this hill. But for FaZe, the name of the game is P2 rotation, which by the looks of it, they should have it.
Well, it could turn on its head very quickly. Here come Paris. Or Genomics flying in. Neptune's going to get a little bit closer there towards the low left-hand side of the map, and it's going to force the members of FaZe to the inside. Ghosty gets his. Neptune. FaZe might be in the front line. But Paris, they've got the numbers in the back.
Yeah, and they lose the rotation. So FaZe, you lose that P1 by about 30 seconds. Now you get bullied on the rotation, and now it is going to be Dravik central for Paris inside of this time.
Couple in the feed. Once again, now space being purchased. Press on now. Get that pressure applied to FaZe on the attack towards the rooftops. Trying to catch him on the jumps, and Sib doing just that. He and Neptune there in the feed, finding a lovely set of kills. Disgusting work here as Paris Genomates continue to be the denizens of Den.
Yeah, this is absolute hell right now, too. Finally, a couple kills in the feed there for FaZe, and they're good for the break, but that's only for the final 15 seconds, and that means Draza, it's going to be him versus 3 at target practice there for Ghosty. He delivers. Now you're, what, 4-man in Dojo? You're trying to break this through the front. It does not look like a fun endeavor for Envoy, though. Calling out the entire team. 04 giving you all the extra kills, and hey, why not break through the front if 04 is going to kill everybody? FaZe, finally, a little bit of momentum going their way.
And they got a sweet 20 out of that one. But Envoy, he's sneaky, shoots his shot a little early, but hey man, shoot, that's what they do. And now he's on a dance by Dragon. Schmoving indeed, but it is 04. It is outnumbered on the inside of the lobby. 2 of his teammates trying to make their way through the bomb site, through servers, through the armory, whatever the hell you want to call it. And now to the tree hardpoint. What an iconic spot on this map to throw it down. Paris Genomates are in. Early time theirs.
Yeah, great reads from Ghosty as well. FaZe was in a ton of control as well, so Neptune knows he just has to look out. Or Draza, though, she gets a little prone spot there to get some of these initial kills, but that is just step 1. Step 2 is the break, and they just cannot get past Ghosty. Undeniable on Den, a 13-4 start.
Yeah, it's the Den. It's the, I mean, some players, they have those maps, you know? Whether it's like Lurks on Scar, whether it's Ghosty on Den, whether it's Hook on Black Ops 7, like you name it, man. Some players just got it. And it's one of those for Ghosty. 7 spree, looking for the 8th, but smart enough to get away with it. And he is going to hold on for the Hellstorm.
And sometimes you get Simple Pimp, sometimes you get it
there for FaZe, but an entire route taken there for the Paris Genomates, set up for success. Oh, you were looking for the flank, and my good God, not like this. Thank goodness. Thanks, Carry Ghost. Ends that insane spree. The 15-5, though, still looking very, very impressive at this point in time. And all the shenanigans, all the runaround we've got, this has been a great P1 out of FaZe.
Yeah, best kill time they've gotten all game, and being a little bit nuisances, taking the pressure out, and they just won every single gunfight as well. So look at that beauty. Flip the spawn, set yourself up for the new rotation. They've got maybe 30, 35 seconds of this P1 time as well. I mean, this is the way to get back into the game. FaZe Vegas, this is their moment.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. A couple of big ones in a row. FaZe should be good to take on this next wave of players. A little bit ambitious there from Dras to force the trade out the window, and it now opens up an avenue of attack for the Paris Genomates.
10-second break there for Paris, and they go right back to their bread and butter. Now they're just trying to hold this P2.
Good luck, lads. Bam. And the job done there with a bit of a team nade. Ghosty, another classic in the feed. 30 seconds to go here. So if you can take care of the last man here, if you can take care of that, there it is, you're going to get a good bit of time, but he buys enough of that to get his boys now through the front. So difficult to deal with the Paris General Mates on the rooftop attack, and now the assault continues. The back line of FaZe, as shaky as you like. Final 15, I'd be looking at P3 as well.
Man, this is even with the team nade, they come right back. Envoy respawns, and it's another couple kills to go his way. So P2, once again, a destructive effort. And now for FaZe, two players rotated over towards this new time. Both of these guys, though, trapped in Neptune are not. It is a dance battle over towards this new time.
I've been flubbing around with Sib and Simp, but we won't be worrying about that right now. This is going to be Hellstone with the back pocket of Ghosty, and target practice indeed. He wants that kill. He doesn't get it, drops it, denies. 35 to go here on P3. And FaZe walk away with this time. You're feeling pretty solid. Again, Hellstorm would certainly hurt those efforts. We might be hanging on. 04 finds a couple there. Ghosty gets his pair. Rotation over towards tree once again, and the Paris General Mates are in position.
Yeah, Ghost is just doing the housekeeping. Make sure you keep the spawns on lock for this rotation. Traded away a lot of time, though, to make this happen, and FaZe now have a lot of time to actually take those spawns right back. So you've had maybe one or two key hills from FaZe just to keep things close. Now they got to deal with the Hellstorm, and before they even deal with it, they just get overwhelmed.
Yep.
Paris, another bailout moment on Den.
It's more one of those, it's a distraction, Hellstorm. It's more just to frighten those players, force them into a piece of cover that already has a General Mate inside it. Well, Draws 04 find theirs on the smoke of the Hellstorm. As it clears, they've managed to break the hard point. They've got 30 seconds here. And was that an effective use? I'm not sure. By now, we're looking at a lovely run from FaZe. 25 to go.
Yeah, just an ugly, I don't want this hill, you take it. No, I don't want this hill, you take it. And FaZe, maybe the ultimate beneficiaries of it. Little square up, though, for the final 15. And Paris, they couldn't even make it to the clutches of Sim. His teammates just have the perfect coverage and maybe an indication of how Sim's game has been going.
Yes.
Nonetheless, though, great hill once again for FaZe.
Close to the win. But right now, an awkward situation in the spawns and maybe a saving grace for P2.
Well, Paris are great on P1 because they can handle it like this. They had a nice line set up, so they got players towards Broken, had players in the window, and kicking off the Trade Fest, Neptune is snappy, and they've been on the hill this entire time. So a P1 that has been nearly flawless, and honestly might have just won Paris the game. They now have a massive lead and a massive advantage, and of course, we're going back to their home.
Yeah, back to home, back to FaZe are trying to hold this. It's going to be a cleanup on the back line. Towards the front we go, and Abuza gets his. Now through couches. Sim lines up the first man. Damage dealt, gets himself in a position for the next, and so far, so good for FaZe.
Yeah, Ghost is trying to slow the pace down. It's been a one-by-one process, and, well, a couple trades rolling through, but now the entire team is actually here for Paris to try to work something together. But maybe 3 men through the front. Abuza going to be happy for it. Another team kill on P2. So FaZe getting the good fight going. They have done it just enough to stave off this pressure.
They're still holding. Good stuff. Simp on the dance. Back and forth we go. No friendly fire incidents as well. And what a rotation we have got set up for the General Mates. They're looking for the win right here and now. And from Dojo, yeah, those towels. Big turn. Only gets himself one. FaZe managed to get himself in. FaZe managed to get in on time. Pressure now on Neptune. Force him back. The next few members line up for Simp and a massive amount of damage, but no kill on the next man. Here comes Abuza. They've got to watch the mid cut as well. An opportunity for the break. Wonderful team fight. Abuza, back and forth. Damage dealt. Simp through mid. Is this enough for the break? Last man, not done yet. FaZe are holding.
It's a delicate game, man. There's always one guy extra, and it is Dan Ghosty that gives you two and a little bit extra. The bailout man on P3 might just be the guy to call game.
Might be it. One kill there from Envoy. One break attempt now. Abuza catches two. Doesn't read the flank. Somebody get on time quickly. Not enough to get the win here. You have to rotate towards Nu, and Sib is already on the way. 04 in quick pursuit. Final seconds. Over to the new time we go, and they have dealt with it. Game 5. Stuns up one, gets himself forward. Coverage onto the next. Ghosty's eating a ton of lead. Doesn't want that. The Pimp finds himself a second before the trade arrives, and now Abuza. He gives you a fighting chance in this 2v1.
Just not a lot of time, and has to go pick up that bomb. And that is just a diabolical setup as well. 2 players in top green. Abuza gonna have to rip them both.
He get out. He's got it. He's gone. He's got it. He's gone. He's out. The boys are checking, and they're going to be able to get eyes over towards it. The gunfight. Oh, a Boozer chows it. Goes back for the bomb. It's a classy 1v1 from the Belgium. Neptune now to the ground floor. Neptune. The first hop, he manages to stay alive. A quick reset now. Through shop, can a Boozer? Can he clutch this up? He sure can. And the map spread. Oh, sugar. Yep, that's going to pop the shot. But also, what a nade that nearly was. So for Andraza, not deterred. They were the first two to fall in the first round, and they find their first kills here in the second.
Dude, feeling the heat right now. Ghosty and Envoy trying to bail you out to hyper-objective-minded players. See if they can pull off. But keep in mind, the 2v4 that FaZe pulled off, Bomb was down on the other side of plane. This is technically an easier 2v4 to clutch. And right now, not even working together.
Yeah, Sim had to crawl his way through hell to get those 2 kills. And right now, Ghosty, get out. He still can, mate. Envoy. That's a lot of intel. Yeah, Smoke, get the hell out of there, man. He definitely saw at least 2 red dots. Whether he saw the third or not, I simply do not know. Will it matter? Massive advantage right now for FaZe, but yet Envoy is down, as is the bomb. Ghosty makes it a 2v1. There's 16 seconds to play here, and Sim shut the door frame.
Are you psychotic?
And blow it up. He played a lot of Halo. I'm just saying. Is that new tech? Check this out. Over towards the A bomb site. That is all yours, FaZe. You do lose a man over towards back blue, but we'll see if that matters not. The Paris Genomates, there is a human centipede roaming its way towards green. Sib right now. Oh, good God. Okay, dokie. Diligent coverage. Sim. Damage into the first and the second, and he's doing it all, boys and girls. Well, that's that. Great work for the Paris Genomates. They don't let this game
give Sim a little bit of time to work, but so far FaZe have shown them nothing.
Everyone else making their way through shop. A lot of damage. No one's going to peek it. Again, Sim's positioning is fantastic. He's really trying to play for those players picking up the damaged teammates, but no. We play incredibly patiently, FaZe. Well done to maintain the man advantage.
0-4 might get caught, though. Before he got the first blood, but now he's stuck in between Neptune in a hard place, and there you go, overwhelmed. So Bears were hoping FaZe made a mistake, and there you go, mistake after mistake, and now a 2v3 rolling through.
Walks right into trouble. Neptune on a perfect trade. 1v1 for the round. Seconds are on. FaZe, if you can stay alive, Draza spots it. Oh!
Travis so FaZe clearly working on some strats. They're digging deep.
Yeah, this is a set piece. Draws a bomb carrier. I think Nep knows what's up.
Oh, this is 0-4. Okay, sorry, I got baited. I got absolutely baited. That makes so much more sense.
The player cap.
That makes so much more sense. My bad.
Wait. Who's that? Wait. Oh, it's good. Draws gonna be there on the hit. Man advantage. Sid 1v4. Good night. Lead change FaZe. Yeah, I also got baited.
Right now coming through for Paris. And if plan B is the B site, well, Abuza's got the read, so that play gets shut down. Now we're on plan C. I think Paris Gentleman is trying to figure this one out on the fly.
I think, yeah, at this point in time, you're trying to count players. Somebody bangs something. Uh-oh. There it is. Envoy catches an Aaron 04 just running out and about. Simp pumps the brakes. Are we making this happen here by A? Are we throwing hands or not, boys? Patience. Oh, it doesn't matter. Envoy. 200 IQ. Ghosty now through the middle of the map. The time is ticking. You've got to get the plant down. Is Abuza going to check this? He sure does. Doesn't get the kill, though. The bomb's still up at large as Sib. He's got to kill everything. The final seconds, and Abuza is gone. Abuza will run. The bomb will not be planted. 4.5. FaZe. Great round.
Yeah, you
in there. They've got shop on lock. Sib out of position with the snipe for now. Don't go in, I'm telling you. There you go. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. What did I tell you? Go in there and get a first blood.
Yeah, man, you called that one 0-4 out here working for it, and they are not even shooting back.
Nope.
picking them apart, and Sib not doing nothing there. Overwhelmed in 0-4.
Aggressive round, hyper aggressive over towards A. We have taken full control. FaZe on the flank as well. Sib, yeah, good ID. Simp though starts proceedings. Oh no, well, Sib's gonna pull one back, but it's still gonna be a 3v2.
Backing all the way down, and look at where that bomb is. Pairs have been in very difficult situations all game long.
Oh, it's not good, is it? It's just not ideal. Sib good for 2. Now it's a 2v2. This was the magic you were looking for. He has conjured up 2 clean kills. Get out of his way. Let the man work. The Zaza duo now. They've closed ranks over by the bomb site. Draza, 2v1. This is for the ace to stay alive. Watch Sib at work. Gunned.
Red sniper in the game 5 is what had everyone in production oohing and ahhing. Abuza, you're such a joy to watch when it comes to Scar, but what is your favorite search and destroy map personally?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably Scar, we'll say, yeah. Scar, but if it's not Scar, probably Raid. I love Raid, to be honest.
Long Rangers, I like it.
It was a big couple of wins for you guys now in a row, but today, well, I guess the last couple of weeks, you can see sort of the search and destroy, especially 0-4, just playing with such confidence. It feels like you guys really let him just sort of hit the go button recently. Has there been a conversation around that?
Yeah, and he's also like playing like more confidence, like in general, so you can see it like instantly for sure. Like he's way better.
Yeah, you know, piggybacking off of Joe's question, he's definitely playing more confident, but today was like over the top. I feel like you guys playing aggressive. Was that something you saw in VOD against them, like game specific, or is this just a playstyle overhaul that we're gonna see from Vegas going forward?
I feel like the last couple weeks we've been working like very hard on our S&D, like even in Hardpoint, but in S&D we put a lot of work for sure, and we are way better now, for sure. So
it looks like it.
For sure. Abuza, going off of what everybody just said, we've all had to play everybody now. What has that kind of felt like during this split as a player's perspective to be able to kind of round robin all the teams?
I think it's good. I just think for us it was a little bit like tough because we didn't play like at our best for sure for a couple of weeks. But I like the idea, to be honest. Playing everyone, I feel like it's cool, to be honest.
When it comes time to watch you in Birmingham, who do you want to match up against in that opening round?
Oh, I have no clue about like what's the bracket's gonna look, but I don't know. Like Miami, I will take a Miami for sure.
Take a Miami matchup?
Yeah.
I could see a little Abuza versus Super Snipe off.
That'd be a good one.
Oh, that would be funny.
Abuza, thank you very much. Congrats on the win, and I know everybody is excited to come watch you in Vegas at Champs.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
That's Abuza. FaZe Vegas hosting Champs again in July. You guys can get your tickets now. In the meantime, take a look at our Scuff play of the game one more time. It's the Overload. The 2-3-5 has to come up clutch. How'd they do it, Joe?
Well, I mean, it was a decision of Paris, right? So you